Hello. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of Winning Mondays with KW Malaysia. My name is Mariah. I'm the training coordinator here with KW Malaysia. I just want to welcome you all, wish you a happy morning. So big hello to everyone on Zoom. Hello on Facebook. Glad you're able to connect back on Facebook again. So you guys can, we can all be together. Happy family. Yeah. So today we have a great session on coaching. I hope you're excited for this topic. I think it's a pretty amazing topic. Coaching is something not so common in Malaysia, but becoming more, more prevalent, more popular. Definitely a big thing in the West to help people to get themselves to new levels of productivity and success and all that. So I don't know for who was here last week, but we had a really special session with Mr. Tan Kian An, the president of MIEA. If you missed that one, please go back and listen. He was talking about how to stay relevant and competitive in the age of automation and how to how to use the automation and all the tech, for our good, but how to be different from the tech. Like, don't be a robot lah, be a human and connect and all that. So I think it's some good lessons that he shared with us. Yeah. So as we get started today on our topic of coaching, I have a poll for you guys as usual. I like this. 2 questions today. This one you have to think a little bit lah. Okay, not too bad. Do you have a coach? First question, do you have a coach that is coaching you in real estate? Yes or no? Do you currently have a coach? Okay. And number 2, how do you feel about the concept of coaching? Choice 1 is 100%. Yes, I believe in it. Coaching is amazing. Number 2 is not too sure about it. Maybe you're not too sure it's that effective, not too sure what's the purpose. Yeah. So this is whether you have a coach already. So first question, especially for those on Facebook, maybe you can just type your answers in the chat. Whether you have a coach in real estate currently, someone that you're engaging with, maybe on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. That's helping you to stay accountable, helping you to focus on what your goals are and all that. And number 2, how do you feel about the concept of coaching? Whether you are a believer in coaching or you think, it's overrated, no need, I can coach myself lah, I know what I'm doing, I've been around for a while. I got all the experience already. Yeah. So I would love to see, I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. I think not many people probably are having coaches. So I only got 35% of you filling out so far. Come on, let's have a couple more people. I want to get a few more people to answer this poll. Yay, thank you to whoever entered their answers. Don't be shy, it's all anonymous, don't worry. Even you hate coaching, just let me know. I won't judge you or anything. I won't even know what you wrote lah, okay? So don't worry, just tell us, just be honest. Whatever your thoughts are. Okay, I give you 5 more seconds and we're gonna close the poll. 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. So I think, okay, I'm gonna show you the results. We didn't have too many people participating, I'm gonna be honest, but here we go. So out of the few of you that participated, 71% said yes, they are in a coaching relationship. You have a coach, very cool, very cool. So very interesting. Would love to hear all your experiences. And 29% said no, they don't have a coach right now. And number 2, the same. Okay, so it looks like the people who have a coach believe in coaching. Exactly the same numbers. And the ones who don't have a coach are like, not too sure. That makes sense lah. It makes sense. So you don't have a coach, you wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't know if it works or not. Yeah, this is good. So we are here to find out what is coaching about and whether it's worthwhile. Okay, so I'm gonna let's get started on this topic. So on that note, I'm going to invite our very special guest, Mr. Chua. Come and join me on the stage, please. Yay, here we go. Good morning, Ray. Oh, you're muted, I think. Come and unmute. Okay. Hi.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Great.
Thanks for having me here today.
Yay, good. I see you have a beautiful view. Wow, your house very expensive, isn't it? Are you like...
This is a virtual background.
Yeah. You can look at the stars at night. I like your telescope. Very cool. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so Ray, can we start? Maybe you can just share with us, who are you? What's your background in real estate? How long have you been in the business? And what's your focus area and all that? That would be great.
Okay, so my name is Ray. I'm with Reapfield Puchong for more than 10 years. Okay, this is my first agency until now, right?
Wow.
And
Awesome.
yeah. Okay, and I'm a PA right now. Okay, so I'm also a coach and also head of productivity that in charge of recruitment for Reapfield Puchong.
Right. Okay. Very
Yeah.
cool. I know you also transact, right? You also like buy and sell, like work with buyers and
Yes.
stuff, right? So do you
Yes.
have a area of focus for that?
Okay, I focus mainly now in Puchong area.
Okay.
Okay, and also residential, but also I will serve my client that they have any listing for me. Either I will do it myself or I will look for co-agency, like for those listing that are of my focus area.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the one I want to know, how long have you actually been coaching? I mean, probably not since the first day, right?
Yep. Okay, if not mistaken, it's end of 2020. I started to take up this role.
So
Yeah, so
only
it's like 3 years
after,
from, yeah, 3 years already.
so after we joined KW, after the KW Reapfield got KW in to do this, then only you became a coach.
Yeah, correct.
And why did you want to become a coach, or why did you agree to become a coach? I'm very curious.
Okay, this is actually all back to our culture. I remember when I first joined with you, we have actually head of sales.
Mm,
Okay, and also I have reached out to my boss Edmund. He actually guide me a lot. Okay, and then after we actually collaborate with KW, we understand from the system and model, they actually have a coach for all the rookies in this industry. But actually not only the rookies, they actually also apply to all the experienced agent.
mm.
And I think, yeah, maybe it's time for me to uh, give back to company. Yeah, I just want to try up to, yeah, just try to help company because that time we don't have many coaches.
Right.
Yeah,
So you saw the need that, okay, there's someone needs to do this, and like you thought maybe you can give back and
yeah,
take on people and take on the challenge.
yes.
Very cool. Okay. Hopefully you didn't regret.
I do my best. I try my best.
That's cool. Okay, I want to ask, in your opinion, like what's the purpose of coaching actually? What's your view on coaching? Mm,
Okay. To me, right, I think coaching program is designed to support agent at any point in their career that they realize their unlimited potential. I think this is the main reason of coaching because they actually can attend a lot of training out there. But actually, they need a coach to really keep on reminding them that you still haven't reached your limit. Yeah,
I like this.
correct. And then
Unlimited,
I think this program also ideal for those who are new in this industry. They like actually looking get into production very quickly.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. I like you mentioned there's a lot of training out there. You mentioned this word, training, and then
Yeah.
but they still need a coach. What do you see as the difference as training and coaching?
Okay, training is something like we attend,
Mhm,
and then by the end of the day, it's up to the agent whether they take action or not,
mhm.
whether they understand fully about the training. Whereas coaching is different. Coaching, they have someone that keep them accountable. Maybe they can tell the coach their brand, their goal, and then maybe something they not really understand during the training, they actually can have someone to consult, to ask, so that they actually understand the concept and find a clarity in those things that you learn so that you will take action.
Wow, so good. So I heard
Yeah.
two things. You mentioned someone to share your goal with and they will keep you accountable. And then you mentioned about whatever you're learning, the training, the things that you're not clear, you can go deeper, have someone just one-on-one to have that conversation with to understand in more detail. Is that right?
Yes, because what we learn sometimes when you try to apply is actually totally different things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not saying that the trainer they go shortcut, but because they went through a lot, so when they share, it seems like very easy.
Right. The
Yeah.
story sounds so simple, right? Yeah. But the actual
What,
doing from the
what
ground.
we see is just the tips of the iceberg that they share. We don't
Okay.
know what are the obstacle challenges that they went through.
Right. Nice. So in this coaching relationship, what would you say is the role of the coach and what's the role of the client or coachee? Mhm.
Mm, okay. So my role here is actually to support my coachee in achieving their best result. Okay, in the least amount of time, lah, of course, because we are not salary based. We are actually full like commission based. So time is actually important to us. Okay,
Right.
so to me, first of all, I will understand my client first. What is their big why? Why they actually choose this industry? Why not insurance? Why not like e-commerce and so on? I think the bigger is very important. And then I will set them the right mindset. Once you have to step into this industry, you are no longer an employee. Okay, you must have this employer mindset. We are all self-employed. We are
Right.
all business owner. So we have to take full responsibility of what we are doing right now. Okay. And then I will sit down with them and set their business goal. We call it business plan, GPS. Okay. And then throughout the whole journey, I will try to like identify any areas for improvement and development for the particular agent. Then I try to identify the gaps in skill and also like maybe some ineffective habits that they need to change so that to keep them uh, achieving their goal. And then I also have to keep them accountable and also guide them to focus on what really matters in
Wow.
this industry. Yeah. What
Wow.
really matters is we have to close deal.
Right. I'm hearing a lot of value. You're bringing a lot of value to this. So that's all that your part is like doing all these things. I cannot even summarize. There's so many things. But
Yes.
so how about the other side? What is the coachee's responsibility in the role of the
Okay.
on their side?
As an agent, or we talk generally as an agent. So since you know that we don't have salary, it's all actually based on our hard work. So you must have a winning mindset. For everyone that join this industry, we all must have a winning mindset. Means that no matter what you do, your end goal is to close the deal. Okay, but not to get 100, 200 listing, not to do like marketing, building, and by the day we can't close the deal. It is the main thing. Second thing is all the rent must know their number very, very well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is important. If you not plan for yourself, then you plan to fail. Okay. And another thing is that agent need to do is they must take action.
Okay.
I always call this as a vitamin A. You to take action. Yeah,
Nice.
every day. I will take this with a vitamin every day.
So good.
Yeah, and then try to complete the task that given by coach so that you can see progress in
Right.
your this business, and they also have to come back for discussion. Okay,
Okay.
reach out or help whenever actually they face any challenges in or any obstacle in every stage of their real estate transaction.
Right. Okay, I heard 4 things. I hope I can catch the mindset, they have the winning mindset. Number 2 is know their numbers. They need to know their numbers. Number 3 was take action, the vitamin A. And number 4, come like I guess show up for the sessions lah and have conversation with you, right? Is that
And
right?
number 3 actually is a they will set their goal.
Set their goal. Right. Okay. Okay, good, cool. Hey, very nice. You're very, it's very, I can, it's very clear lah. You're very good at explaining things. I appreciate this.
Really, I do some notes here actually.
It's good. It's good to have the cheat sheet right on the side.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's super clear. Okay. I'm sure everyone will be very curious to see your program that you have. Can you tell us about like the program that you bring all your rookie agents through? Yeah, what's the model that you use and all that? Yeah.
Okay, so basically my program have 3 main part. Okay, the first one will be the consultation session. Means that I want to understand my coachee first, because everyone have come in with their different big why, and understand maybe some they come in from as a different like industry, so they definitely have different strength. Okay, some maybe they be in this particular session, some they actually go in particular session. Yeah, so consultation is always come first. So we're given an overview of this real estate business, the right mindset, and also help them to setting up the goal. After that, then I go to the second part, which is either is a group coaching or one-to-one coaching session. So for group coaching, normally I will go through like discussion, training about this industry, knowledge and skill. And then when it comes to one, it's more like accountability session with each rent. And also we'll go through some like brainstorming session and discussion how they actually go and handle their client, either buyer, seller, tenant, or landlord, so that I will make sure that they are doing and focus on the right things to in line with their goals.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
So you have an intake session where you kind of like set the big why and figure out the direction in general.
Yeah.
And then you have group sessions where you do like training and stuff, and then also individual sessions. So anyone
Yeah,
who joins on with you will have these experiences, right? They will have these kind of sessions. Is that right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Can you just like, so how do you conduct the group sessions actually? You mentioned you do a bit of training. What else do you do during those time?
Okay, actually, since I take up this role, that time is during MCO,
Ah,
so we have no choice. Everyone locked down at home. So actually, I start have this Zoom session.
mm,
Okay, Zoom session. So actually, I did upgrade my laptop so that I can conduct training via
wow.
Zoom. Yeah,
Okay.
because it's not easy when you want to share something and somebody want to show online. Like when you're using old computer, laptop is actually very hard. So actually,
Right.
I upgrade my laptop so that now I'm happy. I'm still using this laptop until today to conduct Zoom training. Yeah, okay. Most of the time I will conduct via Zoom because I want to save my coaching time so that they can just stand by whatever place that they are right now to focus in their business, and then they can just join in the session. But I need them to do one thing, sir. They really need to prepare themselves and so as well take notes for each session, especially the accounting part that the task is given to them.
Right.
Because no matter whatever you learn or you attend any training, if you're
Uh-huh.
not taking any action, by the end of the day, it's back to square. Means nothing is happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. That's cool. I get it. So yeah, it
Sorry,
makes
I forgot to answer your question for model. Okay, basically, my coaching program is based on this few model. Of course, six is a mindset, which is a 6 PP. Six personal perspective is very important. And then also I will uh, tell them about this lead gen model. This is our number one job in this industry. So they must know about this lead gen model. And also they have to know their number through this economic model.
nice. It's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, so it's on Zoom and you're covering all these topics. That's great. And then how
yeah.
about your individual sessions? Yeah, maybe you can share with us like what do you do for those sessions?
Uh, which one individual session?
Yeah, you mentioned like you have group session, you also have individual session. So is the individual session also on Zoom or like, and how do you
Oh
run
yeah,
it?
they are also via Zoom. But of course, sometimes I will be most of the time I will be in the office.
Right.
If they actually free to come to office, actually I actually happy to meet them face to face.
You do face to face. If they're willing to come, you will do it, right? Obviously, right.
Yes,
So
yes.
just
Actually, yeah, because everything back to normal nowadays. Actually, last time I have experienced that I actually coach someone until they graduate. I haven't met them personally, face to face.
that's so cool.
Yeah, of
Graduate.
course, now it's doing MCO lah, MCO
Why
times.
do you say graduate? Graduate means what?
They become senior, real estate negotiator
Oh,
from rookie.
very cool, very cool. Okay, I
Yeah,
see. Ah, that's the goal. Right. It makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah.
You graduate from, I'm sure all your coaches are excited to graduate also.
I'm happy to see someone actually graduate and become senior.
Right. Very cool. Yeah. I'm sure the coach will feel probably even more excited than the coachee lah. You feel so proud,
Yeah,
right?
uh, I can see life is changing lah. Life is changing. Yeah,
Very cool.
for that particular person. Yeah,
Yeah, it's inspiring. It's inspiring. So I know you have some slides that you prepared, right? You can show us a little bit more in depth about your program. I would love to see them and we can discuss them together. That would be great.
Okay, let me share my slide. So, okay, I want to confess first. I just say take a limited time to prepare this slide, but this slide basically is from what my coaching notes are. Just this all the topic I actually conducted during my coaching program. So like okay, I call it jumpstart program because I'm handle more like rookies, but actually my topic is actually applied to those senior real estate negotiators because it's we all doing the same things, right? So for this jumpstart program, part one, I call it real estate fundamental session. So let me go through with those brand, like what is their first 30 days checklist. Okay, what
Nice.
they have to prepare first before they want to really step into this industry and start to serve their client. We cannot
Right.
just go to see client without any preparation, right? This is the first 30 days checklist, means that you must prepare all these things in the first month. Okay, next you move to basic knowledge. Before you
Mm,
see client, we must have some knowledge on what is freehold, leasehold, okay, how to calculate this legal fees, stamp duty, MOT, and so on. Yeah, so that when client asks any question, at least you know something, right? Okay, next is they have to know like what are the sales and purchase agreement process flow. This is like our buying and selling process. Okay, I think these are the basic things. Okay, the agent need to know first. before they really step into serve their client. And then they have to understand the form, the type of form that we have in this real estate business. So I
Right.
found that a lot of agents, they just regret the form. Just ask the owner sign.
Right. They don't even know what does it say? What is the
Right. So as a professional, we actually need to understand what our form, and in case our client asks us, then we can actually explain to them. But I think it's actually good for us to actually go through the form with our client to
right.
prevent any misunderstanding or dispute.
Okay. So this is basically all like in a way, this is all training stuff. Like this is all things that they need to know. It's like facts, information. You help them with all this. That's great though. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Right.
and actually generally that exclusive form actually is different from general authorization form.
Right.
So as a brand, I think we must explain to the owner in what circumstances that we still entitled for our professional fees
Yes. Right.
for exclusive
You
authorization.
help all the negotiators to understand how to communicate this to the client.
Yeah. So after this part one, then I will move to part two.
Okay.
Is win the seller, win with seller. So when we win seller, the agent will know how to kickstart your real estate business with seller and where to find them. Okay, where to find them. And I'll talk more on this farming concept with them.
Right.
Okay. And also like how to identify quality listing. What are the pre-listing questionnaires? Need to carry on with like pre-qualify their seller as well. And then
Right.
some lead gen script
Nice.
for
Nice.
for the rookies.
Very interesting seeing this list. So this is, I mean, it's very similar to what we are teaching in
Yeah,
the Ignite course, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
you were saying that you go a bit deeper, right? You go a bit deeper and like
yeah.
and help them with their individual situation, whatever they're facing.
Yeah. There will be a lot of Q&A session during this group coaching, so that the agent, they can ask more question.
Mm.
When they have coach, they can ask more question. They can always come back to me
Right.
anytime. Yeah.
Nice. So this is done like when you say program number 2, is it like on one day or is it like over several sessions?
Several session, we can't finish in one day.
Okay, okay. How
And
many?
and, and I don't want them to finish in one day, because when they know about how to kickstart and where to kickstart, right? Normally they as an agent, they have to start get busy already.
Yeah, get busy. Okay.
Yes. Sometimes if they learn all, right, after they learn all, they get overwhelmed. And then by the end of the day, they don't know where to get started.
Okay. So you don't want to give them too much at one time.
Yeah, correct.
Give them
Correct.
enough, like, okay, here's the information. Now go and do this, and then come back, and then we do step 2 kind of thing.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's really, I think people will appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure that
I think
helps.
because they can reach out to me anytime, so they don't need to worry. Ray will just disappear.
Right. What out of these, just curious, what do you find your client, your coaches find to be the most challenging
Hmm.
out of all
Uh,
these, would you say?
actually, not to mention about rookies. In this industry, is really challenging.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
anybody, right? Doesn't matter if you're a rookie or
For
you're
everybody. Yes,
okay.
yes. So I think the main thing is we have to understand one thing is when we face any challenges, right, we have to realize we are not the one actually facing the same challenges. Everyone is actually facing the same thing.
Right.
Like sometimes we share like when we cold call, like our client get annoying, then they scold us, and then they say they want to report and so on. Yeah, actually everyone doing cold call is facing the same thing. So it's actually not a new thing in this industry.
Okay. Nice.
It's like how we actually handle our emotion.
Hmm.
If you have clarity on the reason why you do cold call, I think we shouldn't focus on those rejection.
Uh-huh.
We should focus on the lead gen result. That how many client conversations I managed to create, so that I have how many opportunities today.
Right.
It's not about how many people reject me. But of
Mm,
course, other things is like if they need some training on the soft skill and also script, the one definitely they have to look for a coach lah, or they have to attend others trainings in this
right.
industry. But I can tell you most of the time, right, we don't have much issue. Our main issue is the listing issue. Make
Okay.
sure you have enough listing, because that one is our stock. If you don't have enough listing, you can't move to next step. You
Okay.
can't move to even closing.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
Wow. I can see you really help to normalize all the stress and the challenges of the business. to help that people to feel like, oh no, we're all in this together. This is something we are all challenged with. Don't take it personally, like something's wrong with you if you're struggling with this. I think that's very just very encouraging for your coachee. Yeah. Help them to calm down. It's very helpful.
Yeah, because when everyone share, right, then we found right, everyone actually facing the same thing. It's not only happen to ourselves only, to others.
Nice. Cool. Okay. How about how many more you have? You have this number 2.
Oh, I still have. Okay, so I also have another one. I call it comparative market analysis.
Oh, okay. I see. Part 2. Got
I
it.
personally found this part is very important because
Okay.
we are real estate negotiator. We must be very professional in helping client to set their price.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
their selling price, their rental price, and so on. And also we must be someone that the buyer can consult with. Like my client come to me, hey, this area is it worth this kind of price or not? Okay. I still surprised if some of the agent they don't subscribe to data labs. I really surprised. Because we are this industry, we must know the local market. And actually data labs can give us this kind of clarification, the pricing. Even though not about the pricing, we can see the trend, the demand. And we can even see what are the target audience that we can looking at. Is it this like a more like Chinese area, Malay area, or mixed buyer? Then we can see everything there. And I think KW we actually offer quite a reasonable price to our agent to have this access to these tools.
Yes. Only suddenly I forget.
49? Still 49?
49 ringgit a month, right? Yeah.
And then we can access the whole Malaysia transaction. It's not only just the central region.
It's good.
Yeah.
49
so,
ringgit.
let me zoom in this part. So normally I will go through with the agent, like what are the factors that affect value of the properties. I mean ourselves have to know all the factors first before we actually can explain to our client. Yeah, we cannot just plug the price from somewhere, then we just talk about the price without support, the concrete support of why this happened. Okay. And then besides we know the factor, and then we must have some pricing strategies, okay, to discuss with our client. Okay. Either you straight away sell below market price if you are urgent, or you put a certain price, then we can negotiate from there and so on. All right. And then also they must know type of the pricing that we have to advise our client. I mean, this time is the customer, our seller.
Right.
Okay, the seller side. And also this is the final part that we need to set the price right with our seller.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. If we set the price right, it's equal to this property is actually sold when the day that we get the listing.
Yeah, makes sense. So you give them that, you give them that training, that ability to be able to set the right price, which is the key with working with sellers. This is what they need, right? They need someone to help them to set the price. Otherwise, they don't need your help so much. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what's next? What's next? I'm so excited.
I still have time, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next is being with seller. Of course, we not only like check the price, we must actually meet up with our seller for listing presentation.
Right.
Okay, so I also teach my rookies, not just sitting in front of a computer using WhatsApp, just take the listing. So we have to meet the seller as well, because we can discover a lot of things from there. Not only the seller, and also about the properties, right, that we have. So yeah, of course, my coaching also include like how to secure exclusive listing with 3% commission.
Yes.
Then how to do during the listing presentation, what are the objections that you may actually get from the seller. And then after the listing presentation, we must set the expectation.
Nice.
Okay, how should I update you and so on, so that we have a good journey with our client, so that they will be our long life client and they will refer a lot of cases to us in the future. And last but not least, as an agent, everyone must have this skill to qualify listing for exclusivity. Okay, meaning that don't take exclusive for all the listing that we have.
Okay.
Because we have our obligation to actually help this client. We have to spend our 100% of our time when take any exclusive listing, means that we have to spend at least 3 months, 6 months aggressively just to look for buyer for this particular
whether it's worthwhile to do that, to put so much effort into one listing, you want to qualify first whether it's worth it.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I move to the next one. Okay, so next one is actually after we win the buyer, then we have to win the win the seller, then we have to win the buyer as well. So we can close the deal. Okay, how to win the buyer means that we must know where and how to find buyers. Okay, this is the first thing. And then how to handling call inquiries. When there are a lot of listing, a lot of inquiries, you must know how to actually pre-qualify them. Okay. And then next come for how to conduct showing or viewing. Okay. Okay. Next is after we actually detect any like buying signal, right, then we have to test close really. How we actually test close?
Right.
Because the reason we conduct viewing is not because we are tour guide, we just show around the house. The reason because okay, easy to remember the reason we conduct appointment is viewing is we want to get an offer for the buyer. So we always have to do this test close.
I
Okay,
see.
test close. Yep.
Have
And
like
then
have some scripts for that on how to help them to do that.
yeah, correct. And of course they have to ask a lot of questions also during showing and viewing the time. Yeah. And then they also have to well know with this buying process. Okay, so normally the test close is we have to explain the buying process, okay, so that we can ask for the booking or the earnest deposit from the buyer. And last but not least, sure they will have a lot of objection again. So must know how to handle objection.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
great. Oh, it's so complete. And I think these are all the skills that the agents will need. Okay.
And then last is actually close the deal. Okay,
Okay.
this is the most interesting part. Because one, we win the buyer, win the seller, and then win the buyer. But when it come to closing deal, we have to win both together. Means that we must have this we call it like our KW value is either win-win or no deal.
Yeah, win-win or no deal.
Yeah.
Correct.
Make sure we achieve this one if you want to close the deal. Not only one party win, make sure ourselves also win.
Yeah.
Make sure
Win,
ourselves also win.
say win. There's all three
Yeah.
need to win, right?
Yeah, don't close the deal and then the owner say, Ray, you actually the buyer asks a lot of discount, then can you take 1% or not? Don't do that kind of deal. Like we make sure ourselves also happy.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to close the deal, you must actually prepare yourself the skill to presentation of offer.
Okay.
This actually involve a lot of strategies and also negotiation.
Like how to present the offer to the seller kind of thing.
Yes. Because our title is called negotiator. So we are actually not a messenger just to pass this price to this from this buyer to seller and then pass the seller price to this buyer. In between, actually need to do a lot of homework.
Okay. We're not messengers like that. We are negotiators. Okay, good.
Correct. Yeah, we are negotiators, so we must know have the skill to actually present offer. Sorry, I think okay, these are some mistakes. So second step, suppose we have to make use of this other special condition, right, to help us close the deal on the spot. Because
Okay.
there might be some objection from the client because they worry about the loan, without payment, and so on. Of course, some of the other things I won't mention here because it's live in Facebook. So yeah, so we must actually make use of this other special condition in agreeing to purchase form to close the deal on the spot.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, after we close the deal, then we have to follow up those convincing part, either loan or convincing part of our client. Because sometimes I'm not sure in today audience, right, how many of you actually have some not to say bad experience, has some situation that sometimes lawyer they may actually come and disturb our deal.
Oh, the lawyer will actually disturb the deal and cause problems.
I respect their professional and their practice, but of course sometimes we still need to follow up because sometimes there may be some misunderstanding in between during the draft SMP stage and so on.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that does happen. So you're training your coaches on how to avoid this problem, right? Is that it?
The best one is actually we recommend those lawyers that they know us, we know them, we recommend those lawyers to our client.
Right.
If no, then we have to really involve in this draft SMP as well to follow with all parties to see what actually is getting stuck then, what's the reason and so on.
Huh. Nice. Okay, cool. Is this the whole thing or is there more?
Yeah, actually, there's still a lot, but I just prepare my slide until here.
Okay. Okay. So that's really cute. Yeah. So how did you come up with this program actually?
Oh, okay. Part of it is just through my own experience and journey in this real estate. Then so a lot of time actually I talk to a lot of people, included my boss Edmund. Actually, boss Edmund give me a lot of training last time. He can consider is my coach really. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. So he
To
passed,
approach a boss as a coach is not easy.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because boss expectation is always very high one. Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's good that we keep up that standard, right? So yeah, it's from my experience and then from those training I get from my leaders. Okay, sometimes I also refer back to these insight notes. Okay,
Okay.
to get some idea from there. But of course, we have to localize some ideas. Okay, from our overseas associate, and then also I talk to top producer. Okay,
Mm,
talk to our market center leadership. Okay, talk to other agency agent as well to know how other agencies is operate.
right.
And yeah, and also I read Mariah books.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk about a lot of model insight and yeah, and also I read some others book
Huh.
related to productivities, leadership, and motivation as well.
Nice. So
Yeah,
you've been slowly curating this program from your experience, from your boss, basically, or your coach last time, and then all the other top performers and the programs, outside, inside, and books. It sounds quite good, lah. You've really distilled down what you feel is important.
yeah, correct.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, you mentioned, okay, just now what you showed us is like all the content, all the training stuff, but earlier you mentioned there's the other side, the accountability, right? The
Yep,
accountability.
yep.
How does accountability play a role in the coaching program? How does that, what does that look like? Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to community, right, I have to make sure that the rent they actually focus on the activities that matter, okay, matter the most, which are actually lead gen, their lead gen. I will ask a question about their lead gen, and also I will ask a lot of questions on their core activities,
Mm,
real estate core activities. I'll make sure that they focus their time in these top 20% activities.
okay.
Not to do other things else unless they really have urgent things. There's no choice.
Right.
Suppose their daily activities, they have to focus lead gen and also their core activities. Okay, core
Right.
activities actually is something like I already mentioned in my earlier notes, those how to win with buyer, seller, presenting offer, and so on. Yeah.
All these the
And also
core
make sure, yeah,
activities.
yeah. I think in now also we did mention about these core activities.
Right. The six main activity you need to learn. Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And then they have to follow up with their client because most of the cases is actually we close through follow up. We have to follow up through. They
Mm,
only manage to close the deal. And then make sure that they tracking and measure their progress and also they have to know their conversion as well. The
okay.
conversion means right, some brand they are very good, they can actually one viewing they can close the deal. Yeah. Every time I think of this, I think of Jasmine. Just she
Okay.
shared before. Yeah, one viewing then she close the deal. But I believe she do a lot of pre-qualifying with their client and then maybe she do a lot of targeting marketing so that she get the right buyer. One viewing, one trade we can close.
Mm,
If the agent found that their conversion is not good, then there must be something area that they need to improve. Yeah. So they have to keep track of conversion. So that we
okay.
have an expectation to ourselves. I cannot just close this deal for the first maybe 3 viewing. Maybe for every listing, I must have at least 5 to 10 viewings so I can have a closing.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of agents they give up too fast because they thought I arrange 1 or 2 viewing, I can close the deal.
Okay. And then when it doesn't happen, you want to give up with this buyer already.
Yeah. Or sometimes when they do cold call, they expect they call 5, 10 person, they can actually get listing.
Mm,
Of course, it all depends on the source of the list that you call.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a conversion there. Always remember there's a conversion there. Right. So
I
beside this one, let me see.
so basically,
Yeah.
wait, to clarify. I'm hearing you say that you expect your your coachee to track, like how many calls are they making, and then out of those calls, how many appointments did you get? In order for you to know the conversion rate, right? To know all these things, you would have to track. So is this how you keep them accountable? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Okay.
from the agent, they also have to identify their own strengths and weakness. Because through this number, right, tracking, measure, and conversion, right, you will realize where is your strength. Okay,
Mhm.
which activity that you do, you generate more like quality result to you. Then you know where's the strength, where's the weakness, then you can actually adjust your strategies, okay, based on your strength.
Mm, mm, mm.
Okay. okay, the main point is actually help them to stay on track, and
Right.
also want to accompany is actually push past their fear, and also they know they should stop doing things that doesn't work, and so that they can reach their full potential.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
And
Very
also, okay, of course, through accountability also we share with each other the challenges and also the success stories so that we can celebrate as well.
Okay, so you do that as
Yeah.
well in the group
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay, cool. The success stories. I think that's very important. Yeah, to celebrate together.
Yeah.
There's a question in the chat which maybe you can
Oh,
add.
okay. Let me take a look.
Is there a minimum number of hours of working that you impose on your team? And what's their daily
Oh,
work?
okay.
Maybe we can clarify about this.
Okay. If I'm the boss paying them salary, then I can do that. But unfortunately, I'm not.
It's not the
But
case.
of course, yeah. But of course, we have model. We have few model lead gen that like daily 10-4, or maybe last time we also learned about these 3 things done in 3 hours. So I think
Oh,
the best hour is must spend like maybe 1 to 3 hours a day for your lead gen activities.
that's what you expect them to do 1 to 3 hours per day. Okay. Yeah,
But
but
it actually depends on the activities, but if can try to set at least 1 to 3 hours.
I want to clarify one thing also. So is this your team? Is it your team or not?
Uh,
No, the
oh no, this is my coaching.
yeah.
I still don't have a team. I try to create a platform, but I know it's not easy. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So this
yeah,
is just you're just working with individuals who each have their own business, and you're just coaching them, right?
yep, yep,
Right. And then there's a fee involved for this, correct? Yeah.
yep.
So anyone who wants to know more can probably contact Ray about that. Yeah. So what kind of results are you seeing in the program? Are there any stories to share? Yeah.
I see some of the result from coaching is actually quite uh, surprise, right? Like during MCO, we have actually agent they can achieve good result, even though in their first year and they are locked down and they actually attend my coaching online
Okay.
and they can achieve their 80,000 production in the same year.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, not only that, I think they proceed to achieve Kappa as well.
That's
And actually, yeah, one of the coaches actually he proceed to reach the Royal Kappa as well.
wow,
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's very fantastic. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
this
it's all is their hard work. It's not from me. I can say all is actually from their hard work and just help them to identify where is their strength, weakness, and then maybe some we go through some brainstorming session how he or she can go and handle their client. Yeah. Yeah. And then besides this one, I also see some coaches they can start to close deal within the first 3 months.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then I also see some success story like some coaches like you all can hear from them. She actually can close few deal with one client.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
at the same time. Yep, yep, yep. And
So
also we have new rookie that join, they actually the first or 2 3 weeks they already start to get listing with me.
nice, nice, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So does everybody get this kind of results? Like what's the difference between those who like can hit the targets and what like you said, right? Get the capper status even between those who maybe don't, yeah, I'm sure not all are like that, right?
Okay, so I think we don't compare with others. I think the
Oh,
best person that we compare is ourselves.
nice, nice.
Yeah. Always think that last week how many listings I have. So this week, maybe next few weeks, I want to get more. Yeah. I always compare with ourselves. Make sure that everything you do things like it's even like 1% better for each time, right? Essentially, we can achieve a lot of things when we do certain things. Yeah. Okay, first of all, don't compare. Okay. But like I said, if you know something, you already know. So if you don't know something, means you wouldn't know that thing. So yeah, always go and look for help.
Right.
For help. Yeah, I can see those they actually have result is because they look for help.
You look for
They really
help.
go for ask for help.
This is the
Yeah,
key. One of the keys that you see.
yeah.
Cool.
And also have to take action.
Take action. The vitamin A, right? Your vitamin
Action. Yes, yes, vitamin A.
There we go. A big A. Ta-da! Okay, very cool. Very cool. Okay, so on that note, I want to bring in two of your coaches that are on the poster. We have them here. We have Irene and Calvin. come on onto the screen. Okay, hello, Irene. Hello, Calvin.
Hi,
Welcome.
hello.
Hello, hi.
Good morning. So glad you can both join us today. Awesome. Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna ask you both a few questions just to now we get to verify like how is Ray's coaching guys? It's gonna feel nervous now. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but maybe I'll start. I will start with Irene actually. I
Okay.
want to ask you, Irene.
Mhm.
If you could just tell us like how did you decide to become a RAN? When did you join? Yeah, like how did you end up like becoming this?
Okay.
Just give us a
My
background.
last job is actually a HR practitioner.
Okay.
So I left last year, August, sometime in August. Then while one day I was browsing through my Facebook, then I came across this advertisement, building a career in real estate. I think that was by Ray.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Then I call out. So from there, Ray gave me a talk, and I think I decided to join from there because there's this one determined factor that you can have the potential to earn as much as you want, because
Hmm.
the potential is huge, and also you have the flexibility. So it's basically you decide how much you want to earn. Then I say, hey, that is what I want.
Hey,
So that's so that's why it makes I decided to go into rent. I mean into real estate. Yeah.
so you actually joined at what time? When did you actually join Reapfield? Yeah.
Reapfield is my first one because
Wow.
I was all along the while for my past 20 over years in manufacturing.
Okay.
So real estate is my first time. And first time I met Ray.
Right.
He very convincing lah.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to know the when. Like, was it January?
No, I sit for my NCC in December. I think
Okay,
yeah, it's in December. Then
got
after that, in January, I go for the Ignite classes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I met you.
Yeah, that's why.
Remember? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank
So,
you.
yeah.
Okay, let's ask Calvin now. Hi, Calvin. Hello, hello. So can you share with us the same thing? Like, yeah, how did you come into this? Why did you decide to become a negotiator, and when did you come into Reapfield and all that?
Yeah, previously I was in the sales line for IT industry.
Okay.
So I was selling software, and then decided to do something to gain more income.
Uh,
And at that time, I think in 2021, I joined another real estate firm doing part-time. But I find that part-time is a bit hard to do because
mm,
we can't actually get out of the office.
right.
Uh, so I decided to, quit my job and
Okay.
join real estate last year, full
Ah,
time.
okay, nice. And
Yeah, yeah. And I think because in order to earn more, right, if you are in a job, it's going to be very difficult.
mm,
Yeah. So
you didn't
I,
have the time to like focus and do all the things that Ray was just sharing.
yes, correct. So that's why I jumped to real estate.
So, Calvin, how has it been since you joined? How's your experience been?
Okay. A lot of ups and downs, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, but one thing that kept me going was the constant contact with Ray.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah. So most of the time I'm bugging him. But during this journey, right, I can see there's a development in myself as a person, as an agent as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us more about that. What do you mean?
Okay. Ray always emphasized that we must have a winning mindset.
Hmm.
And then even like most recently, I had some complaints lah. And he'll say that, come from a place of gratitude instead of complaint. That actually woke me up. And
Huh.
then yeah, and then to always keep focus on the important tasks.
Right, right. So it's helping
Yeah,
you to move forward. I believe
yeah.
you recently got another closing, right? You recently had a deal. Is that right?
Yeah.
You must feel encouraged, right? If you went down, then to change your mindset and then close another deal, you will feel the encouragement.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it is always we must always keep in touch with our coach, I feel. So Ray is always there to help. Yeah, even during downtimes, right? I'm not sure whether this industry is for me. So I'll every time speak to Ray. He's actually the source of my inspiration.
Encourage you. Keep
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Irene? How has it been since you
Okay.
joined? Yeah, what's your
Well, since join, of course, the first few months is more of learning the trade in real estate, especially the Ignite, when I find that you have to make the cold calls, the lead generation. Hey, that's what I don't like most of the time. But once when you get used to making this kind of calls, it gets better and it gets more exciting. What I say it gets more exciting is you get new connection. When you get new connection, you get to view, wow, those beautiful homes, how people live inside. I mean, I have not seen before, but that's what I came with this real estate. Then only I come to know, oh, that's what's, I mean, it's interesting. That's what I find. So I like to keep on making calls so that I can view more homes.
so good? So
So
that's your
it's from the inline, and I find that this, yeah, is interesting.
okay.
Mm.
I believe you had a number of and I wanted to get you guys on like a while ago because you had a number of closings all in a row, isn't that right, Irene? Congratulations.
That one, I tell you, that one is because of Ray. If not, I would have given up because I classify it as a C grade. So as a C grade, because it's very kind of every time you come into obstacles, they ask you this, they ask you that, which I think, hey, you want to buy lah. I mean,
right?
yeah. Then Ray was telling me, hey, it tried to tame my mind, because sometimes my mind will go chaotic with all these things coming in. So it helps me to put things into perspective, to think in the orderly way. Hey, they listen, oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. And then they actually
yeah, they actually listen, yeah.
oh.
Oh,
And how
yeah.
many just for because people wouldn't know lah. How many closings during that time?
That time is 6 in a row.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you felt
I
quite
should
happy.
thank Ray lah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's all from your hard work. It's all from your hard work.
Yeah, but it's a guidance from you, If not, I would just say,
Yeah,
I'm not a
sometimes
person.
we have to think of a lot of options. For example,
A lot of option, how to
if we
tackle.
think people to reach out to us, right? If they don't come to us, then we have to go to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Irene, what have you found to be the most helpful part of race coaching, like for you personally?
Oh, of course, like the handling of the objections part, how like let's say overpricing, how we come with the data lab, and sometimes you are not good in the tech, you will start calling him, hey, generate for me. He's willing to help to come in
Go
because
for
we are
Ken,
not
go for Ken.
familiar. We are not familiar. Ignite, yes, do teach, but then it just don't come in so handy when we need it. He will come in the handling objection, especially where people, I'm so new. I dare not say I'm new to the buyers or the sellers, but the way that we are being taught, we look so professional, no, actually. It's because of the process, the selling process. We will have to set the expectation of the buyer and the seller. Hey, you have to complete this whole process. Then only the whole deal is going to be concluded. Then it's final. So they know what is the earnest deposit, when to sign the SPA, when to get the loan for what. You see or not? So
Would help you to look very professional, even though you feel
but actually I'm not. I'm so new.
well done. You make it well. And now you already know. Now you
already know. Now okay already.
very good.
Yeah. So
Well done, Ray. You coach her well, and then she's well.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
The Ignite helps. The Ignite also helps.
Okay, cool. Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that. Yeah, Calvin, how about yourself? I know you had like a very famous, very big deal that you had early on, and then maybe more recently you have another one. But yeah, tell us what that experience was like and what you found helpful from Ray. That would be great to hear.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't all rosy to close this deal lah. Well, there's one that we recently just did, but it's a co-agency thing lah. So yeah, that one actually there was some minor hurdles, and Ray actually kept my mind at. He helped me focus. Yeah, because that agent wasn't too good lah. Yeah. So that, yeah.
I hear just noticing both of you mention about keeping your mind, like your mind all over the place, like panicking, and then Ray's helping you to be like, ooh, like just keep just like down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we how about your first case? You can share your first case, that one.
Oh, okay. The first case, okay, this one is from a royalty actually. So how we actually closed this deal is because there are, I think, including myself, there are 8 agents working on this property.
Oh, wow.
All right. Yeah. So several of the agents already brought, prospects to view the place, and there were some offers made. So it became easy for me because when I brought the client in and then showed the place, but before showing, I did my homework how to present the place, and I saw that they were very keen on it. So immediately I asked them, to prepare a check.
Wow, from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning. I didn't want to lose this since it looked, quite good lah. Their responses. Yeah. So and he was initially didn't quite want to prepare the check until I said there are other agents who brought prospects and they have made offer.
Nice. Well played.
Yeah. Yeah. So which is true. I didn't make that up. Yeah. So in a sense that became easy for me. Yeah. And then immediately verbally he actually gave his word that he will take this place, and then just had to follow up on it.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, during that time there was some obstacles as well. So Ray helped me through it.
I think people wouldn't know how big was this deal? You want to share, like, it was a rental, right?
Yeah, it was a rental.
How big was it? Just say it.
25K a month.
Yeah, 25K rental. Well done. I think people don't be shy lah. You can just say what you've done. Well done. Very good, very big rental. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. Maybe we can give some explanation from different perspective. So Kevin, first deal actually is from his SOI, right?
Yes, the listing is my SOI.
Nice.
So all the rookies, reach out to SOI, please. Because most of the time, your first deal is from your SOI. I believe Irene also from SOI, right?
Yeah.
So good. So good.
But of course, don't limit to SOIs only, because we still have a lot of other sources for prospecting. Okay. And then I can see what Kevin do is doing the right things. Just like share some slide, right? He actually do all the process.
Right.
You go for listening presentation, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah. Listening inspection, take photo. Do you take the back report?
Yeah, I did.
Back report as well. Okay. And then, but of course, I think maybe you still new. I think I help you to actually market it to get this tenant inquiries. That actually passed to Kevin, and he actually did call the client on the spot. Okay, and quickly arrange for viewing. You see, arrange for viewing. After viewing, we test close. So it's always important because 7 other agents also working on this property. Yeah, if speed to leads is not there, most of the time we will lose the war. As I mentioned again, we must have a winning mindset.
Right.
Winning mindset. Yeah, don't procrastinate on any call inquiries or viewing. If can we just contact as soon as possible, then we start. If you do this process, right, actually magic will happen.
Nice.
Yeah, don't look for crystal ball. The best thing is we can't see the future, but we can't predict, but we create the future.
Very good. I want to clarify one thing I realized, maybe not everyone on the call will know this term SOI. It stands for sphere of influence. It means all the people in your life, like your friends, family, coworkers, all the people you know, as opposed to the cold calls out there, right? But people you already have relationship with. So that's cool. Both of your first deals came from your sphere of influence, the people you already know. Very cool. Very, very cool. I think this is a powerful option for lead generation. Very nice. So I want to ask both Irene and Calvin one question. What would you say to others who have either recently started their REN business as a negotiator, or maybe they're thinking of doing it? Maybe they're like you, Irene. They're like, I want to quit my job. I want to go to a career. Yeah. And what advice would you give them if anyone who's thinking of doing this? Yeah,
Okay. I would say keep it fun and set your goal, what you want to achieve. As you know, the year of the dragon is roaring in now, so make 2024 a big one.
Wow, Irene, I can feel she
Yeah.
looks like a sweet girl, but she has like a fire in her. She really want to do things.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Okay. How about you, Calvin? What would you say to those anyone who's thinking of doing a business? Yeah, would you recommend coaching, or what would you say?
To attend Ignite trainings and stick close to your coach.
I interrupted you. I got too excited. So attend Ignite, and what else? Sorry.
And stick closely to your coach.
Yeah, very, very good. Yes.
Yeah, actually, training helped a lot also, because I think the first deal that I closed, right, before going for any, like even the inspection or the showing, I go through my notes just even before the showing or inspection.
And it helps.
Yes, it
cool.
helps.
That's so cool. Oh, we have okay, I see we have someone on the call that I want to bring in, like a surprise guest, if you all don't mind. We have Mr. Ravi. He's someone in my Ignite class. That's how I know him. And he is also one of your coaches, right? One of the he's literally just joined like super recently. Ravi, would you come and join us? Come and join us.
Hi everyone. Good morning.
Hi, Ravi.
Mariah, thank you, and Ray and rest of the members. Okay.
Ravi, tell us, Ravi, when did you join? How
I joined. My first day was on the 7th September.
September.
September last month. In fact, 1 month now. Okay. In fact, I get to know Reapfield from the Facebook. Like Irene, okay, when I browsed through the Facebook, there's a talk about the career in a real estate. Then I attended the career talk for two hours with the Ray. After that, I attended 2 career talk. The first one was last year, in November last year. Okay, after I attended, I didn't make up mind yet to join, whether I want to join as a real estate. But unfortunately, I did not. Unfortunately, but my colleague did ask me to join to help him out on his some maintenance work in Genting Island, because you got 2 apartments to maintain, so he's short of a supervisor. So I did help him out for the last 8 months until end of May this year, when his contract got extended. So then after that, in August, I also attended the second career talk with the Reapfield with the Ray. Then immediately after that, I decided to join as a rank.
Cool.
I didn't no regret to join Reapfield as an agent.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. So, like, I know, how has it been since you joined? I don't think you've closed any deals yet, correct? But what have you, what success have you had so far?
Okay. No doubt. Okay. You're right, Maria. I didn't close any deal yet at the moment, but I can be happy to share with you guys. Okay. I had a first appointment with the potential. With the seller 3 weeks ago. It was 3 weeks after joining as a rent, and while going through the Ignite class. Okay. Okay, then this seller want to sell is one of the studio unit in Cyberjaya. Okay, it's the first time, but I mentioned by Ray that you need to do a pre-qualify your seller and buyer before you actually go have a meeting with the seller. I think I done a good job on that. So when I found out, when I do the meeting, I found out that the seller expectations were very high. So he's expecting almost 30 to 40% of profit out of this investment. He bought a unit for 315K, but he's expecting for me to sell. He want to sell the unit at the 375. Thinking of 60,000. Maybe okay. One thing before I went to meet up with the seller, I did a one-to-one session with the Ray. Having a meeting on coming with this seller on this Friday evening. So he just coached me, okay, please use the data lab, do the check what's the recent transaction, and also from the iProperty.
Help you to figure out how to set the pricing properly.
Yeah, exactly. So I show all the market report, and it was stunned to see the unit right within the area only selling for going for 300, the max for 315. And you're asking for 317 is quite unrealistic. Your asking price very unrealistic. Okay, then he found then I suggested, okay, why don't you, since while you're waiting for right buyer to purchase your property, maybe you can go for short-term rental. Just I suggested to him. So then, while I'm looking for the opportunity tenant, we managed to get another offer from the University Cyberjaya because they want to convert this unit as a hostel.
Right. Well, good. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for sharing the story. So have you found Ray's coaching helpful as well?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm a rookie. Okay. When I joined this industry, I can say that real estate is quite challenging and sometimes can be intimidating because you will make a calls to I also calling my all the SYs, okay, but they're very friendly, they're very helpful, they also refer some of their clients or their friends to me. But besides that, I also start doing incorporating, as mentioned by Ray, okay, you always emphasize on the 80-20 rules. You must focus on your 20% of your activity because 80% of your income, your potential come from 20% of your core activities, that your lead generation. Okay, don't just focus on your SOI. You must come out from circle. You have to look for the outside your SOI. Because one thing is to do a call calling. Okay, so I had a quite bad experience initially. So he said, then I went back to Ray said, I have this kind of bad experience with one of the potential seller that he threatening me to make a police report because he asking where you get my phone number from and so on and so on. And they just told me, Ravi, don't focus on this. Just focus on your motive of getting the leads. Okay.
Nice.
Just put aside. It's a very common, very norm for the agent getting all this kind of.
So he also helped you with your mind, help you to calm down.
Yes, stay focused and focus on your motive. Okay, so now okay, we used to have a one-to-one session every week.
Okay.
Okay, during the session, he will ask me, he will just check me on my progress on the lead generation. You have how many calls you made this week. Okay, his guidance to me is at least must make 10 calls a day, minimum 10 calls.
Nice.
Quality calls, you call them up and get all the information where they are saying whether they have any property, they have a plan to buy any property or sell their property, or they have already existing, they invested on another property. What's their plan to do? They don't sell or they want rent it out. Okay, so these are the core. You focus on the core activities, at least minimum 10 calls a day.
Okay, thank you. I think that's good for now because we're running out of time. I'll be honest. Thank you. I can see Ravi, you're very excited about your new business, excited about all the information you get from Ray. That's awesome. I really love all the sharing you guys have just done now. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go to some announcements now. And when I come back, I would love if each of you could just share a short something just to share with all of our listeners and to encourage them with their business or give them some advice or whatever you want to say. Okay, so you can prepare yourself now and we'll come back in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay, yes. So this week, guys, is the last week, the final section of Module 4 in Ignite, our big, awesome class that you're hearing about today with all our great sessions. So, okay, tomorrow, Peter Sek is going to be teaching on session 17, Make and Receive Offers. Wednesday is Chan I Ching, Negotiate Offers. Guys, if you have not been for this session, you need to go. It's really amazing. You will get something from it. I Ching is amazing at sharing about negotiating. And then Thursday will be Ganesh, Mr. Ganesh on Get to the Close, sorry. And session on Friday is Charles and Narayan on Plan Your Future. So please come for this. And this is next slide, the big announcement is that this is the last one we are doing this year. This week is the last Ignite we're doing this year. We're not going to be doing November, December, and we will be coming back in January. So prepare yourself, tell all your friends if they want to go for the best real estate course in Malaysia. It's gonna happen here in January. Okay, great. Don't cry, Christine. Okay. Okay, Tuesday, tomorrow in the afternoon, there's a very special session being hosted by KW Malaysia Cares, Mental Wealth for a Rich Mind, for a Rich Life. I think this is also Ray's kind of thing, how to deal with the mind, right? So if you've been, just struggling with all the difficult buyers and sellers, feeling rejected, burnt out, whatever, a bit frustrated, please come for this session. It's free. You just need to sign up. Please click the link in the chat or use the QR code. They have someone coming in to just give a talk about, mental wellness and all that. So it's great opportunity. Please come. Okay, we have our client touch points in Circle. You just need to, everyone who's in KW, just go there, search for client or just touch points, and you can find a lot of posters and things you can send out to your sphere of influence or your database or whoever that you want to try and get those leads, right, of buying and selling property. Okay, next one. Okay, in Reapfield, Puchong, on Wednesday this week, we have awesome lawyer Dylan. He's very fun. He's going to be speaking at 10 a.m. In the Puchong training room on understanding SBA with condition precedent. So please go for this, sign up for this. It's a really great opportunity. It's also free. And the career talk that everyone's been talking about. Okay, this is the career talk with Ray. You can come. This is on every Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12. Tell your friends, or if you're listening to this and you're thinking about a career in real estate, come for this talk. So you can sign up with the chat there or with the QR code that you see here. All right, and then our awesome tech in KW Malaysia, we have the Matterport system KW 360 plus scans. It's only starting from 68 ringgit per scan. It's a very good deal. They will do the whole thing for you. Okay, also 49 ringgit a month, which is what Ray was talking about. Data labs, get all of the data for all of Malaysia on past transactions. And again, also we have KW Activate, which is our WhatsApp tool with a lot of extra services, $199 a month. All right, so that's all our tech for now. So now we come back to our lovely guests. So we just have 2 minutes. So if you can each take like 30 seconds, it'll be perfect. Maybe we start with Ravi. What's your last words to say?
Okay, I'm a rookie. Okay, I really request rookies out there, please get a coach and just maybe it can do a lot of wonders to you. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, Irene, what do you have to say?
Okay, my encouragement is from the motivational quote from Jack Ma. Today is hard, tomorrow is even harder, but day after tomorrow will be beautiful.
I like that so much. I love that. Yeah. Okay, Calvin, how about you? Oh, you unmute first. Yeah, come and share with us a final word of encouragement.
Yeah, I would actually encourage rookies to attend Ignite training and to find a coach as fast as possible.
Awesome, very good. Okay, Ray, what do you have to say?
Not to other people, to myself as well. So when the student is ready, the teacher will give.
So true. That's really true, actually.
You know, hear me? My student, I think it's pretty ready.
No, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. That was great.
So don't get stuck, because get stuck, you don't get paid. Reach out for help. Reach out for help.
Reach out for help. Reach out for help. And when you're ready, you will hear it and it will make sense and you'll be able to put it in action. Vitamin A. Woo! I like this vitamin A thing. Woo! All right. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, Irene, Calvin, Ray, Ravi, so much for being on this call. Thank you to everyone on Zoom and thank you to everyone on Facebook. Wish you a lovely week and hope you come to our events that are happening this week. So a big goodbye to everyone and we'll see you next week. Okay? All right. Bye.
Bye.